Welcome. This is a game of me playing my Hellcat, and in this game I want to try to show off what you can and cannot do in this tank. Now, although my performance is not particularly good, I want to still be able to show you some of the good and some of the bad features of this tank. Now, early on, as you can see now, this tank is very quick, but don't mistake its quickness for an ability to engage in a close range sense. Its turret moves very, very slowly, and its hull moves even slower. If you get into a close range engagement, you will find that even slow turning artillery will be able to easily outturn you if you try to circle them. And with the reload of this tank, you can't easily take down an artillery in less than 10 seconds, which is more than enough time for them to focus a shot on you and kill you, and that just won't do. Now remember, since you're an open top tank, if you take any shots from artillery, you're likely to die, and if you don't, you're going to be crippled. So that, coupled with the bad armor of this tank, means that you don't want to be taking any kind of shots from any tanks at all. And you really don't have the health to do it. So you see me coming up to this ridgeline and trying to use as much gun depression as I can, trying to stay behind the ridge as much as possible, and I just loop that shot over the ridge. Now after every shot I'm backing up. I don't know if I've been spotted. I don't have sixth sense on this tank. So I assume that every time I shoot I've been spotted and I act accordingly. Now here I should be moving up. All the heavies on my team are around me. I honestly have a lot of firepower behind me if I wanted to go forward and scout. But because of my hesitation, I miss out on this kill. And I'm aiming and aiming and aiming, and he dies. And honestly, I should have moved up quicker and gotten that kill. Or at least moved up to this ridge line in the more like D1 area and moved up and gotten early spotting on tanks that will be spotted later. And as you can see, I'm hesitating far too long. And although this is a good position because of the stealth of the tank, you're not really able to use it if you don't have people way far up. And I just didn't. I didn't look at where my team was. I didn't really think about what I was doing. And if I had moved up earlier, I would have easily gotten this kill up here. But because I hesitated, it didn't work out. And you see, I just get there a second too late. And I saw medium in the middle of the map. And so I'm thinking, well, he'll pop up. Got this guy moving up. So he'll pop up in the map very soon. And there he is right to my right. And I zoom in. And I wait, and I shoot, and I get him right through the mantlet. And that was a very lucky shot. And honestly, if I had moved up earlier, I would have been able to guarantee that even earlier and still gotten the kill on the Russian tank destroyer. Now, as you can see, I'm hesitating for far too long. I'm thinking they're going to have someone in the middle of the map, or they're going to have people in their base. And I'm thinking I can get shots on people in their base from my teammates moving up. And if I had moved up earlier, I would have gotten that kill. So once again, you can see just the fact that I'm hesitating means I'm not getting these kills. Not a lack of the performance of the tank. Now, honestly, I should keep driving. I should be trying to move up as quickly as possible. And you see, I'm realizing this just now. And I'm trying to move up, and it's just a little too late. And I'm about to get a kill just barely. But if I had moved up earlier, who knows, I would have gotten much more damage. And you see right at the end, I just barely get that shot. Now, I'm hesitating once again. I hesitate for far too long in this game. And I know the artillery is back here, but I also know there's a medium tank and I'm not really sure where he is. So I'm thinking he's going to be down towards this end, and if I had continued on straight, I would have gotten the artillery, as you can see. So I turned back towards the artillery, but then realized, nope, my teammates got him. So now I turn back to the medium tank, and I'm hesitating, and I'm hesitating, I'm trying to turn, but it turns far too slowly. And then I should have kept going here. I should have kept going through this bush, continued on to that house, and gotten right up behind him and finished him off. And I didn't. I hesitated. I thought he was going to pull out, and he didn't. So, honestly, it just goes to show in this tank, you gotta know when to use the speed. You have the speed, but you gotta know when to use it. And hopefully that has shown you that if you don't use the speed accordingly, you can seriously mess up. And if I had had a larger role put on me by more of my teammates being taken out, that could have easily been a loss. So, honestly, I got very lucky in this game. And so I hope that will show you what the Hellcat can do. And remember, don't get in close range engagements. You will lose almost every time. So, I'll see you next time, and drive safe.